Hello everyone, welcome back to my brand new series of freelancing, and I'm Dr.MenkaYuvraj, and in this video I'm going to tell you how you can create a perfect very good profile on Upwork that will help you out to get your first project without so much challenges. Right, so this you can see on my desktop. Here I have opened the upwork.com. This is the home page of Upwork. You can check it out here. This is the home page of the Upwork. Here is the sign up option. This is the login option, and Upwork, not only you can do the freelancing, even you can hire the freelancers. Like, it means you can work as a freelancer or as a client to hire freelancer, right? So as a professional or an agency, you can hire somebody else, right? Or generate the leads using the Upwork. So guys, before starting the video, please check my channel. This is my YouTube channel. It's my I have given the customized name by my own name, Dr.MenkaYuvraj.com, so you can check it out my channel. Before that also I have made a lot of videos about the freelancing, like say my last video is about this, how I earned $10K per month on Upwork, and I made another video about the Upwork complete review 2020 and how I get the projects of freelance project on Upwork, and some freelancing tips I already give in my channel. So guys, please check it out and don't forget to subscribe my channel so that whenever I post a new video you can check it out my videos first. So guys, this is the home page. Now how you can log in this. So first of all, what exactly you have to do, you have to simply click on the sign up, right? When you click on the sign up, you can see there are two options. One is the Google option. It means you can sign up by the Google account, or as you simply sign up by using your email address, right? So this is a trusted website freelancing. There are a lot of freelancing websites, but I really believe on this because I've worked to generate the leads to get a very good project, high budget projects I pitch for on Upwork, because it's profitable if you're getting the high budget project on Upwork instead of getting the low. But if you're the startup, you can pitch for low budget also, or you can start with a less hour per hour rate, right? So how you have to start here, simply enter the email ID and password. When you click here, continue email ID, continue with the email ID. I have not entered, but when you enter the email ID and password, you'll end up on this page. This is a page of your chat room. Like say when I type on upwork.com, I'll end up on the chat room of the Upwork, or else the job feed, right? So I'll end up on the job feed. So once you enter your email ID and password and then you log in on Upwork, you can find the jobs for you to pitch for the projects, right? But before pitching for the projects, it's important to create your own profile, right? And on my personal blog, this is my personal blog, www.drmenkayuvraj.com. Here also you'll get a lot of tips about the freelancing. We have created the blog also about the Upwork, how to create the Upwork profile to attract the customers, right? So this is my blog, and I made a lot of blog about the blogging tips because I believe in blogging. I love blogging, you can say, right? So this is my blog. You can check it out my blog as well. So now back to the point, how you have to create the profile, right? So because I have already created the profile, so I'll tell you how exactly you replicate the same, or you can do the same, right? What things you need to keep in mind when you are creating the profile on Upwork. When you're creating a profile on Upwork, first of all, you think about twice that in which service you are into the excellent, right? What kind of services you can provide at your best, right? Like say I provide the SEO services in a much better way. I give a very good result in SEO. I know YouTube SEO very well. I know WordPress very well. I have started my own drop shipping venture also, right? So I know what is Shopify. I know the digital marketing aspect, means the digital marketing of any product or service, right? So I'm good into that. So I have mentioned here the social media because I know social media very well. I already took the workshops also for the social media marketing. If you can check in my blog, even on my personal website, my official website, you'll get to know the workshop which I organized for the social media marketing. So here, what exactly, whatever the name you enter, so at the top, your name will reflect. Here, the second at the below of the name, your city where you live, that reflect. Next, your profile. This is the hour per hour rate you decide, right? I decided $25 per hour. You can decide whatever you think, but if you're a startup, I suggest start with the low rate. Once you grow, you get a good profile, you make your good profile on Upwork, you increase your rate. So as of now, my per hour rate is $25 per hour. But when you transfer the money that you've earned on Upwork, the Upwork will deduct 20% of the service tax. So it means if I made a $25.40 per hour rate, I'll get 20.30 per hour, right? So that's my rate. Now what here is the title of your profile, right? It means you have to be very, very precise, very specific, to the point profile you have to make, to the point title you have to write, that what services you're going to give to your client, so that client should be clear that you are offering this, that's it, right? So here I have mentioned top rated. I have mentioned here top rated because I am top rated. Here's my 100% success rate also, right? So depending on, like, say I'm certified, right? So I have mentioned here certified. If you're not, don't mention it. If you want, if you have certification, be very, very authentic, be genuine. And first, before pitching for for the project, before start communication, think about why client will hire you, right? Once you'll get the answer of it, you can pitch in a much better way, and thinking from your client side also, right? Now, so this is called the title part. This is the per hour rate. This is your name, the city. Now this is the proper description of the services what you're providing, right? So here you can write the description, like, say what I have written, I'm a digital marketer, right? So I suggest make a Word doc, open the Word doc, you text in that about your experience, about the clients for which you serve, the cities, the countries, the client of your countries where you serve, right? And how, what is the budget, minimum or maximum budget you can take the project off, right? So here I have mentioned all. I have mentioned here the 300 plus working hours are already did. I already served to my 200 plus clients, both Upwork and off the Upwork. And I serve the clients of US, UK, Australia, and Canada. So I have mentioned here so that it will be comfortable for the clients that I am experienced to deal with this kind of clients. On one more thing you need to keep in mind, that you need English very well. If you are upward, if your English is poor, it's very tough for you to communicate with the countries out of India, right? So prefer I suggest that brush up your English if you are working on Upwork, because anyways you need sometimes client need a verbal communication also, right? So work on your English as well. Right now, the services I used to provide, I have given a small intro, not so much descriptive, but you have to describe in brief what kind of services you are providing, like say the search engine optimization, right? So I mentioned here both on-page and off-page services. Off-page SEO services I do provide. I provide for the e-commerce website, the drop shipping website, for the WooCommerce, Shopify, the social media marketing services I offer. But what exactly in social media marketing is, I do social media marketing for the Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, right? And for that, because social media is incomplete without the graphics, right? So I know the Canva as well very well. So I mentioned here the Canva as well, because it will be clear for the client that I know Canva and I can design the graphics for the social media post or for the website if needed, the banner or any kind of marketing material that client wanted to showcase. So I should know it. So I know it and I have mentioned here. Along with that, the SEO, the things which I do, I have mentioned this. Similarly, you have also make your some descriptive things. It's mentioned here. Describe your strength and skills. You have your highlight your project accomplishment and the education, and keep it short. Make sure it's error free, right? So the same you have to do here. Now, here the next thing will come up here is the once you start working, so these things will automatically reflect here. You need not to work on this. I have worked here on 99 projects and 99 jobs. I did this much of working hours, so here you can't. This is not in your control. Upwork will take care of it. This job success rate is Upwork will decide depending on your performance. So that's how you can create a profile. And this is here is the reviews and the R rate or the project, the budget of the project for which you pitch. So this is the amount. All this is visible. It's not in your control. It's all Upwork control. This is the platform which Upwork offered for the freelancers to showcase their projects on which the client on which you work, right? So next, what you have to mention here is the availability. You are available for how many hours in a week. Like say I available more than 30 hours per week, so I mentioned here depending on how much time you wanted to give for your freelancing career. Depending on, you can mention here the availability. You have to write down the language also, right? Which language you are fluent up to, right? So English, Hindi, Marathi. I know these three languages depending on the country, the city you live. You mention here the language, the phone number. Most important thing here is verify your phone number so that you would come in the good list of the Upwork. You consider as a verified freelancer. You can see here the blue mark, tick mark. I'm the verified freelancer of the Upwork. Another thing is you have to mention your education, right? Here is when I click on this sign, here everything the pre decided template Upwork provide you, right? So the school, the date, the degree, the study, the everything is already given. You just have to fill it up, which I've already did here. So education part you have to mention here. If you are associated with a company, like say I have my own company fortunedigital.india.com, and I do offer the digital marketing services. So I have registered here on Upwork as a company as well, right? So you can see here this is reflecting here because this is I have registered my company as well on Upwork. So that's why it is visible here, associated with, right? So when you are starting a company, also when you are making a company profile, the personal freelancing profile is completely different from the company profile, right? So when this you have been associated, whether your company or someone else company, this will visible here. So that's how you have to create your profile on Upwork, guys. I hope you like this video and you know about how to create a good profile on the Upwork. And one more thing you have to do here is the connects. The Upwork has updated policies. Upwork's updated policies are there for the connects and the readiness test. When your profile is ready, you have to give a readiness test. That is very, very important, and Upwork will only consider you once you will finish the readiness test, right? It just take only 5 minutes. You have to give the readiness test, which I already give, and you also have to give it. Now the next will be the connects part, right? How many connects? If you're the just started your profile, so you will consider it as a rising star. So you'll get first month the free connects, means you need not to buy the any connect to buy to or send the proposal for pitching the project, right? But because you're not the rising, if your rising star is not there, you're not the rising star, then you need to buy the connect. So what's the price of it? 10 connects you'll get in dollar 1.5. 80 connects you'll get in dollar 12. This is according to the updated policy of Upwork, so you need to follow it unless you are not under the top rated, right? If you are under the top rated, Upwork will give you the free connects, but if you're not the top rated, you need to buy the connects. And you can enter here the promo code, then here you'll get some sort of discounts, but I have not yet tried as of now. But this is how it works. This is how you need to buy the connects, and depending on the budget of the project, your connect required. For example, I'm here on the find work. When I click here on the find work option, I'll come on this page, find work. Now I'll tell you how the connects will visible here. Like say I clicked on this menu creation for 6-week fitness challenge, right? So here is visible available connects, right? you can check here the available connects. It means I have only 8 connects available, but to send the proposal for this particular project, I require 6 connects, right? So accordingly you need to buy the connects, right? Because per project connects necessity is different. Here it is 6 connects is required, but maybe in different project 4 connects will require, or maybe 3 or 2 or 4 connects will require, right? But so accordingly you need to buy the connects on how many projects, how many proposals you have to submit, right? So guys, this is how the Upwork work, and this is how you need to create the profile. And you have to add your payment option also. Payment option you can add here by going you can add either your PayPal account, or else you can connect your direct bank account, right? I have connected here both. um yeah, I have connected here both, but it depends where you want your payment, right? So you need to connect your account, like say here get paid, right? So you need to connect your account and you get the payment here. You can see here the payment details, right? So you connect the account and then you'll receive the payment. So guys, I hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Don't forget to share your experience. If you worked on our work, or if you have any kind of doubts about it, you please get in touch with me via comment section. And thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm coming up with my next video about the tips to get the projects, to get the first project in a much better way without struggling a lot, right? So stay tuned for my next video. Thank you very much for watching.